super cute shoe. Please, if you are going on a cruise, I don't care when it is, but if it's definitely this month or next month.
You're going eventually, so
if you're going,
get the shoes now.
Even if you don't know if you're going on a your cruise.
You will.
Or I'll tell you, this to me is just the perfect spring-summer shoe. I mean, it is absolutely adorable. So this is our espadrille. It's in a flat design. Now, here's what's interesting once again. So this has a very slight raise to it, right? But because the padding is so comfortable and you've got the straps surrounding it, it's incredibly easy to wear. Look at the details on this.
I know, these are so fun.
Oh my gosh,
so fun. I love these
cute.
shoes. But right, you were saying you have this ankle strap, so they're not going anywhere. They're secure. We've got that foam in there, so I don't know if we can zoom in right here, but you can see my fingers really like squishing it, which it just tells me like, ooh, that's gonna feel so good on your feet. And then you have this braided jute around the bottom, which just has that like fun summer feel. And these details, the little pearls, little beads, and the embroidery.
Wait, they're gonna go in extremely close. Can we go any tighter? Oh, ooh.
Whoa, look at that. Look at that.
I love a good close-up.
It's so stunning. I mean, these are every single detail in here.
These are like baby works of art.
They are. That's a great way to look at it.
That's all hand done.
Yeah.
That's all completely hand done. You
So
can't just glue those pearls on, okay? I mean, that's all have to be set by hand.
Right.
I love this. All right, there's 3 colors. The color that I'm wearing is called the black raffia. And again, it's got the beautiful neutral beigey color in the background, almost like a straw. Then we've got that beautiful, look how gorgeous that is. It's just so pretty. That's black raffia. The middle one, again, this is the most neutral. This is called natural raffia, and that's got pops of pinks, and there's oranges in there, a little bit of that taupe color. Obviously the pearls are white, a little bit of silver beading is in there as well, and even a little turquoise, which is kind of cool. And then the one you have, okay, if you wear a lot of denim, let's say you wear, you know, I don't care if it's indigo, chambray, or whatever, I would be all over that navy raffia because it's fantastic with denim. And that has some really interesting pops of color as well.
Right, and I love how they pop against that denim color, that dark blue color. I mean, it really makes the, like you said, a work of art. Like, this is just brilliant against that darker blue. So gorgeous.
Okay, we have sizes 5 through 10, then size 11. This is a medium width, and we do have half sizes. You know what I like though, Jillian, is I like the fact that the toe's rounded once again. I don't feel like my toes are being squished into the shoe.
Right, yeah, absolutely. There's just so much room in here. And I love too, when you look at a shoe, it shows where the arch of your foot goes. I feel like this always adds, for me anyway, a little comfort to my arch. And you're walking all day in these, and same thing, very comfortable, very practical. Well, maybe you're on vacation, maybe you're in the city walking around. They're gorgeous and functional.
They really are, and I just think they're so darn cute and so comfortable. Once again, I think this whole reaction line is really about giving you comfort, give you a lot of style, but not to be forced to be not being forced to wear an uncomfortable shoe. And if you're like me, unfortunately, I've had to give up all my high heels. I mean, it's really unfortunate because I used to love a good high heel, but it's not reality for me anymore, right? I mean, just my knees are screwed up and all that kind of good stuff. But I don't want to give up wearing a great looking shoe, but I don't want to sacrifice comfort.
And you shouldn't have to. And it's just amazing to think about. Kenneth Cole has been doing this for over 40 years, because over 40 years ago, how many men were prioritizing like women's comfort and women's fashion? And that's what he's been doing, and doing a great job doing it. And
I completely agree.
I mean, they're just...
Well, and here's the other thing about an espadrille. Let's be honest. Most espadrilles, they're a big high platform, or they're a big wedge, right? So they do have a real tilt to them. Secondly, you usually have to wrap a ribbon around your ankle. And if you've ever worn a ribbon, you know what I'm talking about with espadrilles, when you wrap the ribbon around your ankle, or lace it up like it's like, you know, leather or whatever. Your your whole calf area is trashed. Right. And then it gets loose halfway through the day, and then you're like, oh, the espadrille is so cute to wear, and it ends up being a miserable experience. It won't be. And really, let's talk about that, Jillian. I love the way they've done the strapping on this.
Yeah, and that's important too, because we all have different size ankles. So no matter I actually have very large ankles, so an adjustable strap is so perfect for me. Some people have very narrow ankles, but you have 5 different holes in here so you can adjust it to whatever you need, and then you're set. You're set for the day. Like you said, you don't need to worry about tying and untying. You just put it in and go.
Right. Oh, yeah. Actually, I slipped my foot in these. I didn't even unbuckle them. They were already set, and I was able to put my foot in. The other nice thing about it, too, is the coverage. And you want to go back over here with me real quick?
Yeah, of course.
I love the coverage on this because, again, maybe you've got that funky, wonky toe. Or maybe your toes just, you know, as we age, it all happens. Maybe your toes just don't look as good as they once looked, right? I love it because you get the coverage, and you get that espadrille feel. Like, that's been the bummer, is espadrilles are so cute. I love seeing models in them, but I can't wear them. They're just not practical. This gives you that really smart, cute look and very practical to wear. It's still very flexible. And notice, even when I move my foot's not slipping or sliding out of it. If these were just slip-ins, it would be a hot mess for me. They just unfortunately would not work. But because they've got that strap around the ankle, it's very secure.
Absolutely. And I love the color choices too, because sometimes I steer away from shoes with a lot of color because I'm like, this might not match what I'm wearing. But the balance of color here goes with so many different outfits. I mean, I think this is very versatile, even though it's such a choice. Like, this shoe is a choice, you know, but there's still versatility to it.
Okay, they want me to walk to the foot cam. No, okay, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something else. Here we go. So you go that way. Look, I've got to walk like I have some kind of coordination. But here, I'm going to do this. Ready?
Oh, nice. Sweet move.
No, I'd be doing like Charleston. Oh, so you can dance the night away. Just prove that, right?
You can wear these to a wedding.
That was a great foot cam. Thanks, guys. I think I want to see my feet that close up. But anyway, and again, when you look at the outfits too, by the way, Kim Yada's blue, this is called the Navy Raffia, is the #1 most popular. I now have, Kevin, less than... Okay, I have 150 if you want Kim Yada's navy. So that is almost completely sold out at this point. That's like a drop in the bucket. Semi is wearing the beautiful natural raffia. I'm wearing the black raffia, just to kind of give you a reference point. This is just texture and style, super, super cute. You can wear the espadrille, get all the flavor and feel of a really cool espadrille, but it's really reasonable to wear. You know, it's not one of those miserable things you're trying to tie up your leg. And it's happened because we've all tried it. I don't even care if you can wear high heels. Espadrilles typically are a pain in the you-know-what. Because every time you do that whole ribbon thing around your leg 20 times, but you know, you're like 3 hours into your day and it loosens up and then it all starts falling and we've all tried. Because why? Espadrilles are really cute.
Right, and I have to tell you, I have a ballet background, so I'm a pro at tying ribbons around my ankle with ballet shoes.
Right.
But no, you're absolutely right. I mean, it's no matter how good you are at that, it's always rough.
Yeah, and I don't care how young you are, and I don't care if you wear a 10-inch heel. Anybody's wearing an espadrille, it's always a pain in the bottom. But not with these, which is great. They really have thought of everything. All right, we're really busy for this, guys. This is on sale. These are brand new. They're on sale. We have 3 flex pays. Let me kind of explain that. If you ever made your credit card, welcome to HSN and welcome to your newest pair of Kenneth Cole shoes. So you love the comfort. And I did want to give another shot because you mentioned it. Actually, let's do it on your shoe.
Sure.
Let's talk about that foot pad because there's even arch support built into the espadrille.
I know, which every time I see this on a shoe, I'm like, oh, that's going to feel so good on my foot. Yeah, it's just like hugging that arch in your foot. So nice. I also think while we're close, maybe comparing these, I feel like if you are not getting the black, these are the colors that you're in between. So just so you can see them side by side, both beautiful in their own way.
Yeah, they're pretty. I love it. I love the pop. Like this works with your top.
Exactly.
And then it could work with anybody of blue jeans. I don't even care what top you're wearing. That looks great. I think the most neutral is the black raffia because it's the beautiful straw color in the background with that gorgeous, gorgeous black details and all the florals in the front. So elegant, pretty. It's an espadrille. Please, if you're going on a cruise, I really hope you're taking this girl with you. Elmer needs to go on a cruise with you because that's going to be such a stylish, cute shoe. All right, so we're going to wrap up on that, everybody, and move on. I do need to give you an update on our today's special. We have now sold close to